One way students can stay involved this school year is to participate in athletics, and we have a bunch of different athletic teams at our school that we're all proud of, and they're very important to us, and they give us a community and a family, and we're able to diversify our friend group and have fun with each other and make our school proud.
Staying involved is very important. I've been involved in many different clubs throughout my high school experience, and it gives you a second family and people to lean on. Last year didn't really go as planned, but our advisors made sure that we stayed connected through virtual meetings and so much more, and we really hope to do that this year. But make sure to stay connected and be involved because it'll really benefit you in the long run.
It is very important to stay in contact or involved in the student or school in general, because we post new things on our social media sites, and there can always be new options for you to try, and also a good way to meet new people. If you have any questions for us, we're here for you. It's also good to stay involved with us because there are also new clubs to join, and it's a fresh new start for you guys to get involved, and it still make the school year fun for you, and just enjoy high school.
Even though the school year is different than previous years, you can still join clubs. And if you're interested in getting to know more about any of the clubs or wanting to reach out to any of the sponsors, there's a list with all the clubs, club description, and sponsors for every club linked in the 2021 Freshman Orientation Agenda.
I know some of you guys chose to do virtual. I did as well. But if you are coming to school, you need to make sure that your computer is working, because these teachers are going to be ready to just jump into work. You need to come prepared. Make sure you have your mask at all times, and be prepared to do a COVID screening at the door. That will be very much important. But also important that your laptop is working, your apps are working, and your materials are ready to go, because it's going to be ready to jump in.
On the first day of school, even though it might look a little different, we're still going to have students and staff members here to direct you if you get lost, and don't be scared to ask any questions, but make sure that you watch the virtual campus tour that we have on the Freshman Orientation Agenda so you know pretty much where all the key points are.
Something to expect on the first day of school is that you're going to have to go through COVID screening before you can enter the building, and all staff and students are going to be required to wear a mask, and if you have your own you can wear that, and if not, Forest Hills will provide you a mask to wear. That I would give the upcoming freshmen is to form strong and positive relationships with not only the staff here at school, but also with your peers. One thing that all successful students have in common is that they have strong relationships with their peers and teachers.
One piece of advice I have for incoming freshmen is to make sure you stay on top of your GPA, because from the first semester of your high school experience, it follows you throughout all 4 of your years, and it's very important for what you're going to do after high school. And it's hard for you to boost your GPA afterward, and I would also say to stay organized, and if you want a planner, just make sure you write down all of your dates, and because events with your clubs, your athletics, and then getting all of your assignments turned in, it can all jumble up and you'll forget if you don't plan it out. And another thing is, I don't suggest taking all the classes with your friends, even though that can seem fun. You need to diversify the group of people that you're with, because you can really grow by meeting new people. And I know that I took a bunch of different classes that nobody that I knew was in, and I made friends with a lot of the older students that I still have relationships with. And when you go outside of the high school, when you get ready to go to college, or if you take dual enrollment classes or AP classes, you just have a more outgoing personality, and you're able to make more friends, and you're able to talk to your teachers better and stand up for yourself.
You have to stand up for your education, so make sure you're checking your grades, and if something doesn't look right, then be polite and ask about it. Don't be afraid to ask administration or talk to your teachers, because they always want to help you. So make sure you're checking on everything that has to do with school, and even if it doesn't, talk to administration. Another thing is to not worry about what people think about you, because it really doesn't matter. Just be yourself and have fun, and make sure you have a good education.
My favorite thing about Forest Hills would be how we can be diverse in all of our clubs and our different classes, and everybody is so nice, and it doesn't matter if you're the athletic type of person or you draw or whatever you do, that everybody is really nice and you can be friends with anybody.
My favorite athletic sport here is with basketball teams. We are pretty known for our championships. My favorite subject here at school is English, I guess because I like writing papers. We have some good athletic programs, especially cheerleading, football, track, of course. We make it to regionals and states. And you guys should come out and try it with us.
My favorite thing about Forest Hills is the clubs and being able to create really strong bonds with teachers. It's really nice to know that you always have someone that has your back here that's not just a student or somebody, but the teachers here are very open-minded and willing to bring you in and take you under their wing.
My favorite thing about Forest Hills is our sports teams and our clubs. Our clubs always help out with something dealing with the sports team, so it's very fun and inviting and